Greetings yet again. Simon O'Malley here. Today we're looking at visual literacy and why is that important? How is that needed, or how can we consider it for education purposes, especially in the 21st century? So I love this. Great moments in art. The invention of wine, cheese and biscuits. Oh, very good. Visual literacy increasingly in young people's worlds through papers, television, digital resources and advertising. Marketers and advertisers are really looking to they're really looking to connect with profits. So it's about money. It's about how do I get the audience hooked in to buy whatever product, whatever thing that I'm considering, and what are the techniques and what are the techniques and the tricks and things that I can do to do that. So in order for young people to understand why they're going to drink that Alcopop, why they're going to eat this food, why should they continually buy this fashion, it's fundamental that they understand the mechanisms behind creating those needs. Basically, the idea of the fashion industry and the advertising industry is to generate a view of yourself that you're never satisfied with. And you will be satisfied with it if you buy this thing, but by then it's too late, you need the next thing. I love this one from Canadian children's food and beverage advertising, because this basically shows it that the importance of being visually literate, the importance of understanding media is to understand its long-term impact, the implications for how it affects our aesthetic, our purchasing, our thinking. You know, it's quite often that you'll find children will buy certain foods from fast food chains in order to get the toy. They don't want the food, they want the toy. You know, and marketers know this. This is a beautiful one from, let's see, showing the idea, showing the idea of product placement. Basically, all of the things that children want in supermarkets and stores are down at their level. So the concept here is that they'll see it, they'll want it, it's pretty, it's enticing, whatever it is, they'll want it, and they'll keep bothering the parents or the caregivers, whatever, until they get it. And, you know, quite frankly, it's not their fault, because they're only tiny. They don't have the understanding to be able to consider this sort of emotional blackmail that's going on, or this visual blackmail that's going on. And so for them, it's natural that they will have these wants, and like how confusing and how disturbing for them that that's what they're faced with. And then it turns into the standoff or the pressure, or, you know, or the parents have to take a hard line, etc. It's just so unnecessary. So being visually literate as early as possible will give them an understanding of how not to be sucked in by something. Body image, it's really huge. So this whole thing of being dissatisfied with who we look. I've made shoes, taught people to design and make shoes for nearly 20 years. And out of hundreds, probably thousands of people whose feet I have measured for custom made shoes, I would imagine out of all of those people, I've only ever met 3 people who like their feet. Most everybody goes, oh, don't look at my feet. I hate my feet. I hate my feet. I hate my eyes. I hate my hair. I hate my body. I hate my teeth. I hate it. Yeah. If they all work, you're doing really well. And so it's this thing of like, if you didn't have them, what would you replace them with? And And why is that important? So the concept of being a biological organism that ages and grows and shows its character scars, like how wonderful is that? We need to celebrate that more. I love these. So it's about the photoshopping, even of supermodels. And I know I'm looking at you, you're looking at me. And yes, I got up late this morning and left my supermodel body at home, as you may have done yourself. So it's to be critical of the processes that they use to manipulate these images. Before and after, Sarah Jessica Parker, like how fantastic is that? Totally Photoshop. And I love the one down the bottom because it's quite a healthy woman and retouched to a completely different shape, you know, just to show that that's how it's done. Now, if school children were aware of this, age appropriate, stage appropriate. So what are they looking at? If they were aware of this, they'd be able to deal with it. For younger kids, and that wouldn't include Madonna here, so this is fantastic that she looks like everybody early in the morning if you dress that way, but with the wrinkles in the face and oh man, and then super touched up on the other side. There's a couple of videos there that we will have on our LMS, on our learner management system, and you can have a look at those. Fantastic, very useful. So for young people, like for smaller kids, you may use product shot. So here's the image on the packet. What does the product look inside the package? Yuck. Yeah, if they can't make it look good on the packet, it has no chance of looking good for real. So you might get them to look at that and take photos of things and do marketing exercises of where they market things so that they get involved with the experience and the whole idea of manipulating these things in this regard so that then they're aware that that is being done all the time. So, yeah, there you go. That's just a really brief introduction to visual literacy, and see how you can take it on board and use it in a school setting. Again, age appropriate, stage appropriate. Thank you very much. Bye.